to address two.
Kevin Costner has testified in his divorce proceeding, occasionally laughing and other times getting into an argument with the attorney representing his ex-wife. During his testimony today, Costner revealed stunning new information about the couple's extravagant expenditures and revealed that he will probably go to court over the popular television series Yellowstone. The legendary actor made the shocking admission while testifying about his income as part of his divorce proceedings from his ex-wife Christine Baumgartner. "I just live in one of the homes, so I suppose they're equivalent," the veteran actor responded when asked how the one residence compared to his 5-lot compound. "They are not, in my opinion, equal." Costner, who was sporting a pair of black-framed glasses, laughed and said, "This is tricky." When lawyer John Rydell inquired if he would trade homes with his ex, "No, I wouldn't, but not because I don't think that home is equivalent," he continued. "My hands are in the stone. I raised my 3 children here. Most people, I believe, would comprehend that." He chuckled as he said, "There are some elements of Baumgartner's new home I'd want to have in mine." Costner's testimony followed a morning dominated by wrangling over figures and whether or not the actor's tax liabilities had been taken into account. At one point, the actor was seen nodding in agreement when his attorney Susan Wiesner got forensic accountant Jill Bombino to accept his tax payments had not been deducted from her figures. Rydell claimed that was because Costner failed to turn his tax returns over to his wife's team. Her team say his fees from the Paramount show should be included as part of his total income, while his team say they should not, describing it as past and not future income. Costner cut a laconic figure on the stand, frequently making quips and drawing chuckles from onlookers, but turned serious when the discussion turned towards the revenues he has made from Yellowstone. Having been shown a breakdown of his fees from the shows, he said, "I was concerned about the first 3 years. I thought I made $5 million. Told he made more, he deadpanned, 'Oh good.' I thought we were going to have to launch a treasure hunt to find it." Costner told court he had originally agreed to make seasons 5, 6, and 7 of the Western series and had negotiated a fee of $12 million for each. But Season 5 was bifurcated into Season 5A and 5B, each with 8 episodes. He told court he had rearranged his schedule to shoot 5B, even moving filming of his movie Horizon to accommodate it, for which he charged a $10 million push fee that was plowed into the movie budget. But by the time he was ready to film last fall, work on scripts for 5B hadn't been completed, leaving him with a gap in his schedule. Costner says negotiations over Season 6 continued in February and again in May over money and creative differences, but he says Paramount eventually walked away after he asked for $12 million to film that season. He said, "It's a little disappointing that the #1 show on television is not producing. I'll probably go to court over it. I'm disappointed in the production." Talk also turned to Costner's 4-part series of films Horizon, which he has funded to the tune of $20 million and owns a third share in. Horizon 1 and 2 are complete, and Costner said he expects a fee of $12 million for each one, but has deferred that payment for now to avoid overstretching the film's budget. Challenged over why he didn't just take the $24 million fee he is owed, Costner said, "I would have liked to have it. I think anyone would, but I did what I thought was right." Asked if he expects to make a profit on Horizon once it is released, he drawled, "Boy, I'd like it to roll." Laura Wasser, Costner's attorney, had to tell him to leave the witness stand because she wanted to give a brief opening statement. Costner will return to the witness stand later this afternoon as a witness for his own side. She debunked the idea that the Costner children care about ocean views or what goes on at their father's Aspen estate while they are not there, and accused Baumgartner of making unreasonable financial demands. Wasser testified in court that the Costner family does not live like movie stars, adding that the kids go to regular public schools and don't dress in fashionable clothing or drive fancy cars. She told court Costner no longer owns his own private jet and added, "But even in LA, I have never seen a child support request this high." Wasser and Costner say Baumgartner plans to live off the child support payments, despite having already received a $1.5 million payout, an amount specified in the former couple's prenuptial agreement in the event of a divorce. She also described Baumgartner's much maligned new home as stunning and pointed out it has features such as a jacuzzi, which Costner's property does not have.